This engine is really cool. It's the Lionel 1997 reproduction of the Lionel 1938 Torpedo engine number 238E, and it has markings of the Pennsylvania Railroad, but this was re-released in 1997, and what's cool is they used the original molds from the 1938 version, so it's all metal, the engine and tender, and this is basically new, old stock as they call it, which means I bought it, new, but it's an older model. But the mold that they used in 1938, all of the original nicks and all of that were in it, are basically in this model because it's using that exact same mold. So anyways, we'll run this thing. It has some train sounds, just the chugga-chugga and whistle and all that, but I'm kind of being a purist, and I'm just going to run it without any of that so you can see it. And then I'll stop to take a look at it top down. It's neutral, reverse, and forward. And it goes at a pretty good clip. It has magnet traction, and it came with an extra set of wheels as well that have the traction tires on them, for those who are familiar with what that is in toy trains. But you can switch them out, and if you needed more traction to haul an even longer train, I guess, which is cool. And this particular engine was still when they were making them in the United States, which is interesting, as of 1997. So I thought that was kind of cool. It's rarer and rarer. Let's slow it down. It does go pretty darn slow. Oops. Sorry for the fancy floor layout. This is kind of where I just test things. There it comes. Cool. So you look top down. It has a smoke unit that works. This particular model, I had read that the smokers tend to be kind of weak, which I found to be this case, so it does smoke, but it doesn't have much output. They say that the two bars along the top here are actually work with what is called the Train Master Command System. They're more or less kind of like radio antennas of sorts that communicate with that system if you have that on your layout. If you're just watching some cool trains, ignore. And then here's the tender. That's cool. It's kind of the Pennsylvania Railroad colors and, I guess, fonts and logo in the middle, but then Lionel lines. You got the engineer and fireman, the connections from one of the earlier versions of Train Master Control, and then the engine, which is very cool. Like I said, it's a reproduction of the 238E. It's cool. It's got Lionel lines on the top there, and the red bulbs that sort of light up when the light is shining. And it's just hauling a bunch of random cars. So yeah, let's let her rip. We'll start it up slow, and then I'll be quiet and you can just watch it run a few loops. So cool, the Lionel engine 238E reproduction from 1997. you're looking for it, the actual model itself is number 6-18052 is the number from Lionel. You can find them every now and again. But I just think these older Art Deco engines are always cool. They're really modernizing. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And if you've not, I do appreciate the subscribes. Have a great one.